What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haveena and this is Unhinged. This is an episode series where I rate different Hinge profiles based off of prompts, stats, styles, and pictures. Today I'm going to be rating 5 different profiles to see which ones I like the most. The first thing I like to do is show you guys my profile so you guys can see exactly what these men are matching with and what these men are attracted to. My profile is very straightforward. You have pictures of my face, close up. You also have pictures of my body. I have very informational prompts, but they're also very short and to the point. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and get into our first contestant. Okay, he sent me a rose. All right, so he's got a picture of his face with some sunglasses on. He's got a hat with a matching shirt. They look like they match in my opinion. My greatest strength, I'm undefeated in Uno. Okay, kind of cute, quirky. You're 28, you're 6 foot, you are a black man, obviously. You don't have kids, and you drink, but you don't smoke cigarettes, which is a green flag. And you smoke a little bit of the THC. Understood. You went to school, you're Christian, and you're monogamous. We've got a picture that you obviously cropped to show just you. Still with glasses on. I wonder if they're prescription. They look like they could be. It's not a bad picture, but you're kind of far away, so I can't tell if you're like conventionally attractive or not. Okay, and then we've got a video. Okay, it's kind of short, so you're not giving us a lot. The beard, that's cute if you clean it up. How to pronounce my name? Ty Russ. Got it. A far away picture of you. So I really need some face pictures, love. I hype myself up by blasting music in my car. Okay, cool. Short and to the point. We're getting a picture of you in this outfit. I don't like that outfit. Now, what I'm gonna say is you have a hat on in seemingly most of these pictures. So I'm starting to think either you are bald or on the verge of balding. You know, they call it hat fishing. I'm not being mean. This is a trend that I have seen in multiple men. And we've got this video of you on a vacation. So I'm thinking the glasses are prescription at this point. So you're gonna constantly be wearing these glasses and probably constantly be wearing that hat. I get that this is probably what you're most comfortable physically looking like. But if we're going to present ourselves for a dating profile, we're gonna need to see the real you. Because then she knows what she's getting into and you're not basically like tricking her into thinking that you're attractive before meeting you. Because it's not that you're unattractive without the hat, but we don't know. We don't know, right? Okay, your style seems pretty normal. It's like a normal guy's style. The prompts are very straight to the point. Love that. The pictures, you really could do better because your pictures are not really giving us everything. You might want to put more about yourself. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting into right now. So yeah. Candidate number 2. All right. So we've got Jeff. Here's what he said. I hold myself to high gentleman/masculine values. I understand what it takes to win over a woman and keep her emotionally satisfied and happily making her feel secure, loved, valued. And I'm also a huge into anime. Okay. I appreciate the explanation, love. But I feel like the only reason Jeff went in depth about his capability to win over a woman and keep her emotionally satisfied and feel secure and loved and valued is because in our community as black women, a lot of men expect us to be strong and independent. So they don't value us and they don't make us feel safe and they don't really want us to, you know, feel secure or provided for. And they don't give us masculine presence. They usually kind of meet us with femininity because they think we're masculine. I think that this is something that should be said in person. I'm not sure saying it right here and like on the app was a great idea. That's what I'm going to say about it. We've got a picture of him in a police uniform, it looks like, with a rifle and glasses. What a funny contrast. So this first picture is just very conflicting to me. Because as a black woman, as a black person, police haven't really been my favorite people. So I don't know how I feel about that picture. All I ask is that you.
I am extremely patient, accepting, and understanding. I believe a very vital part of building a strong and healthy relationship is for me to lead and to create a safe space for my partner to fully express herself without any fear of judgment. With me, you're able to fully express your emotions, your thoughts, ideas, and perceptions. You're able to be your true authentic self. Also, I do not make any assumptions. So if I don't understand something, I will ask for clarification. You're free to ask me any questions you would like to know, and you're free to tell me anything you want me to know.
Okay, very straightforward, very communicative. That's nice. I'm looking for, I want a woman to share my life with, to be a gentleman towards, spend quality time with, and build memories together, who will make the effort, reciprocate my efforts, engage in meaningful conversations, and stick by my side. This is really sweet. I do feel like there's a lot here, though. These are things that you want to discuss in person so that when I meet you, I do have these questions and I can ask you and see what your tone is towards me and how you talk to me and how you articulate yourself. Because it's just as easy to type something into ChatGPT, copy and paste it onto a profile to make it seem like you're a specific type of person. Words mean a lot less when they're not in person to me. But I do like that he knows how to communicate and articulate himself. He's using proper punctuation. We've had an issue with that with a few different profiles in the past. And I commend him for that. He's 33. He's 6 foot, Hispanic/Latino. I could kind of hear that in his voice note. Doesn't have children, wants children. Sober guy. He works in law enforcement. Okay, we saw that. You're a Christian. You're looking for a life partner. Dating with intentions. I want to invest into a woman who sincerely wants to build a genuine relationship and will value my acts of chivalry towards her. He prefers monogamy. I will lead and provide, but I won't chase, meaning I want a woman who makes an effort and replies to my messages with meaningful and thoughtful responses. I get that. And then we've got a clear picture of his face. And then we've got another clear picture of his face and his stature. I'm assuming he's still skinny at the bottom. He looks like he's in shape. Green flags I look for. Calls/FaceTime versus text to have meaningful conversations and avoid miscommunication from texts. Asks for clarification instead of assuming. Text back. Doesn't bring past/negative experiences. Humble/emotionally intelligent. This is all valid, but it's all too much information. This is what you would talk about in person. I'm not gonna have anything to ask you or talk about in person because you're probably gonna say, well, it was on my profile, and that's gonna annoy me. It would be something quick and simple, not a whole list of things that you've been kind of carrying with you. I cannot stress this enough. Save some conversation for in person. Caught in the act, and it's him working out. It seems like he likes to work out. This is a pretty long profile. The hallmark of a good relationship is have integrity, being transparent, loyal, say what you mean, do as you say. Strong communication, be direct, specific, and clear. I'm a gentleman. I will provide and lead. I want a woman who values me. Soon to be homeowner this fall. Okay, once again, save some conversation for the dinner table, babe. Also, the more you tell me that you're a gentleman, the less I believe you. It sounds like you're trying to convince yourself more than you're trying to convince me, my love. You don't have to keep repeating yourself. I can teach you how to... Actually, you wouldn't have to teach me this because I graduated in 2017 and I learned how to be a police officer when I was 18. I've shot every gun from a 9mm to a rifle to a grenade launcher because I went to the military and I'm actually a veteran. So we're gonna go down. He seems like he's very proud of his job. He likes his job. Not that I'm scared of police. I just don't really fuck with them that heavy, because they're not here to protect us. They're here to protect the law. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but we're gonna move on to the next profile. Contestant number 3 responded to my prompt about me liking anime and music, guys. He says, Kaiju number 3 is the best thing going right now. Change my mind. So he's got this uncle type picture with his glasses on. So I'm still not getting the gist of his face. I don't like the angle of what this is taken. Like, what are you doing? If we won the lottery, let's spend it on philanthropy, college tuition for future family, real estate investments. Okay, seems like a bunch of smart choices, I guess. Cool. We'll get along if you have a sense of humor. Straight to the point, very simple. He's 36. Doesn't have children, open to children, and he's a sober Joe. He's Christian, looking for a life partner, and looking for monogamy. We got a picture of his face. He looks a little surprised. He is 36, so another unk picture from this low angle. It's either you're not looking at the camera or you're cockeyed. When I need advice, I go to God. Okay, straight to the point, and it's a decent answer. Another uncle picture. Can we lift the phone up? Let's lift the phone. Take a straight typical Sunday. Number 1, go to church. Number 2, get something to eat. Number 3, chill out and watch football. Baby, you too uncle for me. You're too uncle for me. I'm still a PYT. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do with you. This nigga looking like Summer Walker. And then we got another uncle picture. He looks a bit younger in this picture though. He looks a bit younger. So I'm not sure if that's like some catfish shit. The statistics have enough information here for me to kind of get the gist of what's going on. All of his prompts are straight to the point. His style kind of seems very uncle-ish. So yeah, take that as you hear it. And his pictures giving uncle once again. And for a girl like me, that's not really doing it. Next contestant, we have contestant number 4. He responds to my picture in a bikini with "Hey beautiful." He's got a picture of him smiling. This looks nice. He's got a little hat on, little chain, some drumsticks, so he plays the drums. Okay, you play an instrument, that's nice. 2 truths and a lie. I've been married. I have 9 fingers. I'm great in the kitchen. That is not the point of 2 truths and a lie. Y'all are making it too obvious which ones are the truths and which ones are the lies. It's supposed to be kind of challenging. We know you don't have 9 fingers. You're great in the kitchen and you've been married. Cool. You've been married is a red flag for me because it sounds like you got some trauma. Divorcees, they be having that trauma, okay? Cook with me.
All right, so here's the deal. I have never dated anybody that can cook better than me, but I will say I can cook exceptionally well. So holla at me.
Okay, you're bragging about how great you could cook for the second time now, and I'm officially kind of over it. You've never met a woman who can cook better than you? So who taught you how to cook? Did you go to culinary school? Give me some backstory. I just don't like when men brag. Like, shut up, genuinely. But I think I'm just over men right now, so excuse me. Anyway, let's move on. Dating me is like a roller coaster you never want to get off of. Nobody wants to date anybody who's a roller coaster. Baby, no, let's go straight forward. Let's go straight forward. I don't want to go up and down with nobody. I'm good. There are going to be ups and downs, but it should be like a kind of slow, calm type of vibe. Roller coasters are fast and crazy, you know. No one wants that, okay? Delete this. You're 28. You don't have kids. You want kids. You have a dog, a cat, and a reptile? I'm overstimulated already. Monogamy is what you're looking for. Cool, got it. Me in the wild, and it's him on a motorcycle. The drip is specific. Oh, wow. That's him? Shit, he changed his hair and took his shirt off, and that's a whole different nigga. I go crazy for honesty and a beautiful smile. Straight to the point, and it's kind of charming, so that's cool. We got a picture of him with these braids, and he's playing the drums. Cool, cool. You've got some personality. Unusual skills. I can play drums with less than 10 fingers. So I guess he does have 9 fingers? So I apologize for what I said before, since you do have 9 fingers. That's interesting. So you went to iFly. That's what it looks like here. That looks kind of fun. We've got you showing off the body, some type of thirst trap type of vibe. The only thing I have to say about the pictures is that we didn't get a close-up of the face. The prompts are straight to the point. They're simple, like that. You being able to cook is a green flag. If you're gonna brag about cooking, are you gonna cook for me though? Okay. Yeah, that's what we gotta know. And his statistics are pretty detailed, pretty straight to the point. It's good. It's good. Anyway, last contestant. We've got a picture of 6 pictures of him. I guess he couldn't settle for 6 pictures on the overall thing. He had to make sure he could put 12, okay? Alrighty, we got all these pictures here. I guess I'll zoom in. He seems to like that side of his face. He has a decent smile. Him after he got a haircut. Cool. I guess there's music in the back of this. I guess there's not music in the back of this. Which do we have in common? Horror. Love me a good high school slasher thriller movie set in the 80s. That was a lot of words you just put together. Anime. Top 7 shows are 7Ds, MHA, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man, and Bleach. Oh, 7 Deadly Sin. Okay, those are some decent picks. Gamer. I love first-person shooter games. Main game I play is Call of Duty. I play on Xbox. Okay, first of all, Xbox, lame. I am actually a gamer, so Call of Duty and Fortnite don't fucking count. Stop saying you're a gamer and all you do is play fucking Call of Duty and Fortnite and Sims. This is a good little set of stuff he got here. It just seems like a lot. It's like a lot of words, there's a lot going on. So he could have just said horror, anime, gaming. You ain't gotta explain and say all that extra shit. Low-key flex.
Yo, here's music for the profile. Gang.
I don't really know what he said at the beginning there. What did he say?
Yo, here's music for the profile.
Oh, music for the profile. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to press that and look at his profile. Okay, it wasn't long enough for that. How is that a low-key flex, you playing music? Unless you made the beat, which I doubt. All right, anyway, a life goal of mine. To change little boys to men, I preach. It's not a flex having a roster of women you can call on to fuck. What's a flex is getting to know one lady for who she is and accepting her flaws and helping her elevate and grow as a person. Punctuation. Because that was a whole paragraph and I didn't know when to stop and when to go. I ain't going. There's a lot of words here. It's just a lot of words. For 2. Okay. A life goal of yours is to court women properly and tell other boys about it. That sounds gay. I don't know. You're trying to change little boys into men? Okay, Diddy. That was the wrong words to put there, especially with no fucking punctuation in this bitch. There's a lot going on here. Why you can't just say, I want to love a woman for who she is? You talk about accepting my flaws. Why I gotta have flaws? Why are you telling niggas I got flaws and shit? Man, bye. All right. Whoa! It's a lot of fucking words here, and I'm not reading that shit. You're tripping. Hey, you 27, 5'6", you don't have kids, open to kids, you vaccinated, you have a bird, okay, and you're a sober man. You're sober doing this? This seems like some crackhead shit. Why are you typing so much? This is a Hinge profile, not your autobiography, my nigga. Calm down. But okay, whatever. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh my fucking gosh. His job. Transit car cleaner utility worker at San Francisco Municipal Transportation Agency, City and County of San Francisco. You could have said transit car cleaner. Why are you giving us your whole thing? You think I'm going to look you up or something? Why does this matter to me? Your entire fucking 11-word title. Oh my God. Where he went to school. I live in the Bay Area, so if you are open to long distance, then I'm down. My soulmate might not be in the Bay, so I have my location set in different places too. You can't limit yourself to one area when it comes to finding love. Your soulmate can be in a different city, state, country, So yeah, I'm making a full effort. Come visit me and I can fly to you. It doesn't matter. Eventually, we will spend quality time together once you are comfortable and know me well enough. Let me know. You could have said, I'm looking for someone open to long distance. But you decided to go crazy in that bitch. Oh my God. You're Christian, not political. You're looking for a life partner. You got a little paragraph here. Ideally, I'm looking for someone I could be with for the rest of my life here on the physical earth until I transcend back to You're scaring the hoes. Save some conversation for the dinner table. I don't know how many times I gotta stress it. God damn. Oh my God. And then he got another paragraph under monogamy. I'm healed and ready for you, baby. I'm all yours. I'd rather be healthily obsessed and all about one person. You will be reassured and you will know I'm yours. We know what monogamy means, nigga. He got a picture of his face. Good. He trying to show that little dimple off real hard. Okay. And then he shows, I guess, some games that he plays. I recently discovered that people mistake my confidence for arrogance, so I call them envious and bitter. Period. Ooh, he got some punctuation in this one. Okay. Believing in myself helped me sharpen my mentality, and that itself is the domino effect in a positive way. It all starts from the heart, body, and mind. You recently discovered this? Okay. Alrighty. And then he's got a picture of the fits. Wow. Very interesting outfit choices here. Especially this one where you look like a hot red chili pepper. Okay, at least we can see your stature. That's nice that we can see all these different aspects of you. This year, I really want to connect with as many people as possible and be a positive influence on their life. Take them out of the abyss of darkness. Being a lover boy isn't just for a relationship, it's for the entire globe. Peace, positivity, and love. That is very nice. Not everybody is in the abyss of darkness, so I'm not sure where that came from. You're trying to make a positive influence on everybody around you. That could have been your answer, but you kind of went hard with another paragraph. I know he liked to talk. He a talker, for sure. Low-key flex, and it's a tattoo. Faith, empowering, ambition, and resilience. Okay, got it. That's a cool tattoo, I guess. And then he's got a picture of his face. Cool, you got a nice smile. That's nice. All right. That was quite a wrap up. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode. I'm going to be posting every 2 weeks if you guys haven't noticed. So make sure you guys come back, comment, subscribe, and like while you're here. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next 2 weeks.